literally blew my mind.
Well, blew your mind away, but of course, you've been able to be part of two watch parties of Arsenal Football Club. Like you said, probably it's not that big in the UK that you see Arsenal fans on a daily on the streets, and you'll be amazed how many Arsenal fans are willing and gunning to see Arsenal win the Premier League for the first time since 2004. How realistic is that dream from where you stand as an Arsenal fan?
No, it's very realistic. It's definitely very realistic. It should have been pretty much done by now, in my opinion. But obviously, we've made it a lot more difficult for ourselves. You know, us and City are very, very close, and it could go either way, if I'm being honest. But I feel like with the run that we have and the way that Arsenal, you know, I watched the past two games, it feels like there is a bit of a platform there to build off. I'm quite confident, quietly confident that Arsenal can get the job done and win the Premier League. I'd say I'm about 65-35 Arsenal win this league.
22 years since that last happened. Why do you think it took them that long?
I think, listen, a big factor of that was we moved from the Highbury to the Emirates Stadium, and that cost a lot of money, which meant that Arsenal couldn't buy players and keep up with the transition within football. A lot of oligarchs and countries were buying and states were buying clubs and had an infinite amount of money buying our best players, and we had to sell them to repay back the stadium of the Emirates. And that was a big hindrance on Arsenal. Listen, we had Arsene Wenger, who's a great coach, but he couldn't keep up with the change in football from the owners coming in and spending a load of money. So that was a big problem. And then I think towards the end, we're just trying to find our feet. After Wenger left, we was literally just trying to get back in to returning to being top of the Premier League, back to the summit, which now, under Mikel Arteta, I'm a big fan of, is bringing us there. We haven't yet done it, but I believe we will.
Well, you're a big fan of Mikel Arteta. So many people in Uganda are calling for his head if he doesn't win a trophy this time around. Are you one of those people who think if he can't deliver this time around, he should go, or you feel he should stay on?
Yeah, calling for his head seems a bit too strong, but yeah, I believe if he doesn't win a trophy, I think his time might be up. I do struggle with the question of who takes his position. So when people ask me that, I always do struggle with that. But I think I said this on AFTV. I worry for the players and their mentality if he doesn't win a trophy this season, because they'll be saying, it's been 3 years now. 4 years, sorry, if we don't win a trophy this season. What more can you tell me or teach me or try and invigorate me to go on and win that trophy? I've heard it all. So I worry about our key players wanting to look for a move for success. So if he doesn't get it this season, I think we have to look for someone.
Well, 22 years since Arsenal last won the Premier League trophy.